Hey guys, well, it's been a little while since we have updated you. It is today the 19th of January, which is a little bit further along than the last time we hung out in a video like this, but a lot has taken place. A lot of renovations have been gotten underway and some really cool progress has been taking place in the building. To be honest, it was a little frustrating. When we first got back from Europe, we wanted to hit the ground running and do a bunch of stuff, but we kind of felt like just because of different processes and waiting on different people, it took ages. And so for a couple of weeks we were planning, we were talking about it, and there was lots of talk and dreaming but not a lot of practical action. But the great news is that over the last couple of weeks, 3 weeks maybe, over the Christmas period, people have been jumping in and getting it done, which has been super cool. It's been a little stressful, to be honest. It's a really big space, which we're not complaining about. Like the fact that
it's amazing,
we get to start in the space we get to start in really is can only be described as a God thing. It's 2,100 square meters. The whole level is 4,000. We have just over half of it, but like literally every wall in the entire space that we have needs to be painted. So luckily we got this one guy named Howie. He's like a professional and he's been just roaming around doing a whole bunch of stuff. But then we've had people that want to call Elim home, even people just from other campuses or people just wanting to lend a hand have jumped in and help us do painting and build fat pack furniture and a whole bunch of stuff. So it is really cool. It's really exciting to see it slowly coming together. The stressful part is that we're not just project managers for a big building, but we're also trying to be pastors, right?
At the same time.
Like the building's important, but it's actually not the most important thing. We're here to build a church and church as people. And so we've been filling our calendar with dinner parties and coffees and hangouts and all these different things to connect with people, because that really is why we've come to Papakura, to connect with them and connect them to God. So it has been full on, but we appreciate all the people that have been around us and supporting us. And it's really not actually just supporting us, it's us supporting them, and it's us just doing this as a family, which has been really special. But amidst all of that, we know that God's been with us. We remind ourselves that we're called of God to do this, and so that helps us journey through the tough times a little bit better.
And also, here in New Zealand over the Christmas holiday, almost every company goes on holiday and they close their offices. And so that's what...
It's reasonable.
It's reasonable. Have a holiday, y'all. But when we hit the ground running, all of the professional companies that were going to help us out with different things, they were all on holiday.
We're like, we're ready, and they're like, we're out.
But thankfully, a lot of our people, and this is again why we're just so thankful for everybody that's helped us build this church so far. The people didn't go on holiday. Even though companies did, people haven't. And so even though it's been stressful at times, and there's been times when we've looked at each other and we're like, how the heck are we gonna get all of this done by the time launch Sunday rolls around? God still reminds us. God reminds us of his goodness. And there was one moment when I was really stressed and God highlighted to me something in 1 Chronicles. I've been working my way through a number of Old Testament books, and I was in 1 Chronicles, and I got to this point where David is talking to his son Solomon, and David is telling his son Solomon this incredible piece of scripture, because Solomon actually built the temple that David had the vision for. But in 1 Chronicles chapter 28, verse 20, it says, David also said to Solomon his son, "Be strong and courageous, and do the work. Do not be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord God, my God, is with you. He will not fail you or forsake you until all the work for the service of the temple of the Lord is finished. The divisions of the priests and Levites are ready for all the work on the temple of God, and every willing person skilled in any craft will help you in all of the work. The officials and all the people will obey your every command." And so I didn't just read this version, but I also wanted to read another version, and this other version in the Message translation really popped out to me as well. Because it said, David continued to address Solomon. "Take charge, take heart, don't be anxious or get discouraged. God, my God, is with you in this. He won't walk off and leave you in the lurch. He's at your side until every last detail is completed for conducting the worship of God. You have all the priests and Levites standing ready to pitch in, and skillful craftsmen and artisans of every kind ready to go to work. Both leaders and people are ready. Just say the word." And so I wrote down the date that he said that to me. That was actually on the 5th of December. And it just reminded me that God is with us, and it said every leader and every person is ready and willing to pitch in. Just say the word. And that proved to be true time and time again, because all we did was say, hey guys, we need help. Can you come help us with this? And people of every kind, artisans and craftsmen of every kind, have actually been ready and willing to pitch in. And it's just been such a blessing after blessing after blessing, and so we're so thankful. And we wanted to show you some of the footage of people coming to help us out throughout the last few weeks. People coming in, you know, first of all, we had to clear the space of all this debris and old library furniture because the building's been kind of abandoned for 6 years.
It was old. It felt like it was from the 70s.
Like the type of furniture where they extend the carpet up onto the cabinet.
Not even nice carpet.
Who does that? But anyways, we had to get rid of a lot of that furniture, and so we just put the call out less than 24 hours notice because we needed to move the furniture for our painter. And over 20 people came out to help us the next day. And here's some of the people that came out. What are we doing?
We're doing the hard yards today, clearing all the junk, getting it cleaned up.
So this info area was once covered with carpet, and Braden here is bringing it back to life.
Yep.
Scraping off carpet glue.
Fun time. Fun time.
Long and tedious process.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's all worth it in the end.
That's right. How's it going, Rose? You're on camera. Rose has done an amazing job cleaning all of these windows.
Good work, bro. Hey, legend.
Aren't they awesome? Not only that, but a bunch of people, small groups, individuals, the old, the young, everyone from all across the place have come in to help us paint. And so I love Darcy would pose this question every time people would come in. Like, how good are you at painting? Like, 1, I'm useless, I've never done it, or 10, I can paint a straight line. And most people are like, 1, 2, 1, they didn't have a lot of confidence. I think it was it
Eugen came in with a 10.
She came and she's like, I'm a 10, I can paint a straight line, which was awesome. We love the confidence. So people have jumped on board, and some have done the finer bits, like painting the skirting boards, while others just wanted to get on the roller and paint the colour. So we so appreciate them, and we've sort of been snapping some little bits and pieces of them at work because we just want to highlight them. We want to honour them and appreciate them for all that they're giving to build this incredible church. So here's a few shots of some of those guys, so check it out.
Welcome to the unpainted kids space. We got Frosty up top.
It was so hot. But we're getting it done, sanding down all the walls, getting it clear, wiping them down. Georgia, Nyla, they are the best, and there's other people on the way, and really just
So we've been sanding and dusting, and Nyla's taping. Look at her go. Precision, attention to detail. And Georgia, are you ready to paint?
I sure am.
This space is going to transform into a number of different townhouses for all of our kids' programs, and it's going to be beautiful. So we'll show you once we get some paint on.
This is it.
Beautiful.
What color do you think it's gonna be?
Orange. Pink or blue. Woo!
Yeah, come on. We're here to do war against the enemy. Let's go. Yeah.
Tremaine Gibson. What are you up to?
Leave me alone!
She found out the wall's gonna get destroyed, so she took advantage and started painting on it.
Oh, Miss Gibson. Look at you.
Hey, day 2 of painting the kids' spaces. We got the red, the yellow, and the orange on the wall. We're just sealing off some different sections and keeping the progress going. As you can see, colors going up everywhere. It is coming together. I'm so excited about this space.
So we've been in here painting a few days and had some helpers, and we've got yellow, purple, red, orange, and today we are painting blue down the end. All of these are going to be turned into cute little townhouses with little windows, and it's going to be amazing. I can't wait.
Well, we've got another couple of hours in the bag. As you can see, the blue is up on the wall. So we've done a first coat on that, and it's so amazing to see all the colors together. We've taken the doors off, ready to paint the door frames on that, and we're gonna touch up the red maybe in the next few days. So it's all coming together. Good to see the colors looking bright and beautiful, and we can't wait for kids to enjoy the space.
We're gonna head out now while that dries. But our favorite thing is sometimes when we get in the elevator with people at the bottom floor, the 4th floor says no public access. And so people usually think we're going to the 3rd floor. And when they see us turn the key and push the 4th floor button, my favorite thing is when they go, oh, what's on the 4th floor? Church, y'all.
We got asked if we were cleaners because we were carrying like a mop and some cleaning products, which I guess you are.
Yeah.
When you pass us, you do it all, and it's okay.
We do it all. Cleaners, painters, everything.
It's been heaps of fun.
What a sister duo. Miss Elise and Miss Anna. What room are y'all painting?
Sparks.
And what age is Sparks?
3 and 4-year-olds.
Oh, just the cutest?
Here it is. Darcy finally doing some work up the top.
I've been doing a lot
Eden
of work.
is had it. George is getting the caffeine in the system.
She's a hot one. Oh my word. Can you see my sweat dripping?
Looking good though, second coat going on.
Sweat, we glisten.
Girls glisten, do they?
Yeah, we glisten. There we go. How good. So renovations are still underway. We've got painters in here, builders in here, taking down walls, taking down doors, opening up the foyer and the tots room. We've got some new plants that I'm very excited about. And also we have some people in here, a family, building the flat pack furniture for us. And who knows that if you can build flat pack furniture and still be a happy, joyful family, you are doing well. Let me show you. How you going, Frosty?
Good. Doing the old flat pack hustle. It's a TV stand so that we are set to go for this Sunday with Lyric and so I'm following instructions.
Good boy. So it's Wednesday, and Tremaine and Salmon should be your brother. Small group along. There she is. And they're helping us paint and get the kids' faces ready. So I'm gonna show you around. What you working on?
Oh, currently the frame and my face.
Looking beautiful. Working hard. And the husbands have disappeared. Leaving the ladies to do it all. Plus Frank. Frank's in there. He's a good husband. See, Frank's working hard over there. But where's Frosty and Shavir? So we are about to paint this beautiful wall in the cafe. This is gonna be our open flow guest lounge. And we have this type of geometric mural that we're gonna do. So we've got all our colors here. We're gonna open them up and first put it on here to make sure the colors go well together, which they do. And then we'll make it go life size. So, opening a new pan of paint is one of my favorite things.
That's the best. Love it.
And this one is a beautiful,
Oh my gosh, so pretty.
it's like a grayish green. Nope,
So
no,
nice.
actually that's powder blue. That goes on, yeah, it goes on darker than that. That looks very gray though. This one
Next
says ultra deep tone. Maybe this is our shadowy blue. And it is, which is a beautiful navy.
This is my fave color.
This one, so it's a pastel tone. So this is called Half Mako, which I believe will match our locker unit in Dream Team Central. Be pretty close. Another gray. Very calming colors. This one's quarter periglacial blue. This is the more lighter, slightly green tone, which doesn't look like it there. It looks kind of whitish there. And this one, this is the one that a lot of people probably wouldn't expect.
The exciting one.
It is called Japonica. And it's this beautiful corally color that will go really well with these. So we just gotta get the pattern right and then we'll paint it up.
Perfect. Sam learning how to paint. First color onto our guest lounge wall is this beautiful navy called Shadowy Blue. So this Sunday is our very first time that we're gathering the entire launch team, coming together in the building. Still no aircon, so hopefully people will wear deodorant and just wear shorts, sweat it out with us. But we got a team here, some of our interns and some other incredible people that are helping us get prepped for this, setting up our youth room. We're gonna meet in our youth room for the next several weeks as we lead up to our launch Sunday. And so we're really excited to see who's gonna come out and what this Sunday is gonna be all about. So it is almost 9 p.m. and we've been here since 9:30 in the morning, painting, putting things together, sanding things down, working on projects. It has been a full day. We are sweaty and disgusting because there's no aircon in this building yet, but we want this room, this is going to be the future youth room, to be ready for Sunday because our launch team is gathering in here. So trying to get this paint line taped so that we can bring the dark night color down tomorrow. But let me show you a pro tip. So I'm definitely not a pro, and I'm also looking a bit crazy right now. Mascara everywhere, bun crazy. But here's our pro tip learned from Mr. Kate. And the tip is this: when you want a very clean line like this, you paint the color underneath over the tape line, let it dry, then you bring the other color down, and then that color doesn't bleed through, and you have a crisp, perfect line. Or so we hope. We'll find out tomorrow. JP, what are we up to?
No, we're just putting out chairs for our first Sunday gathering. It's going to be so cool.
It's gonna be so good.
Yes, on! Cheers are out! People to come! We're partying!
You gotta stand by these fans.
It's like a sauna.
This is the place to sit. Right here by the fans because it's hot. Launch team gathering, Sunday. Indy's ready. Been working hard, sweating bullets. So you might have seen a lot of bright colors in that footage, and that's because that is mainly for our kids' spaces. Volunteers have been really helping us out in that area, and I love that people are coming out ready to invest into these kids spaces, ready to invest in these young people that are the future. And so all of those bright colors are so that our kids spaces can be vibrant, full of joy, full of laughter. But we also have another guy named Howie that Frosty's already mentioned. Him and his wife have actually been helping paint some of the bigger spaces like the cafe, the auditorium, even our youth room. Still some finishing touches to go on there, but it's been so cool to see paint transform a space. I get so excited opening a fresh can of paint, and choosing all of these colors has honestly been the dream.
I like the painting, but I get stressed out at the choosing. She's like, this color or this color. I'm like, they're literally the same to me. Like,
they're not the same.
They're different, but I can't tell you which one's better, so that's not my
I know which one's better, so I'll make the paint color choices.
So if you like the colors, it was Darcy.
And if you don't like them, it was Frosty. But no, we're really excited about all of the paint colors, and just to see paint go on the wall, it already looks so different than that first vlog we showed you guys where we walked through and talked about all the different spaces. And so we can't wait to show you guys in several weeks time, like before and after shots. Cool. But the other thing that's been kind of hectic is that this Kiwi summer is hot, y'all. It's hot,
y'all.
And there is no aircon on the 4th floor of this building yet.
Well, there is.
There will be.
But they're upgrading it.
Which is awesome.
So it's a big process.
Praise Jesus.
Really expensive, and we're really happy that the owners were willing to do that for us, because that's a game changer.
And it's a smart aircon system as well. So when it finally starts to work, it will sense the CO2 levels in the atmosphere and release that amount of air that's needed based on how many people are in the room. Super smart.
Incredible. I didn't even know that thing existed.
Which is so good. But right now it's not working. And so when you're in there painting or moving furniture or putting together flat pack furniture, you are just sweating.
It's like a sweat box.
Oh my word.
We are earning our favor on these days. It has been tough.
It's been hard, but it's been so worth it. And I love that everybody's come in with such a cheerful spirit, and they're ready to sweat, they're ready to paint, they're ready to do whatever it takes to build the kingdom. And I absolutely love that. And so we've already even started gathering our first gathering for our launch team, which was amazing, incredible.
Yeah, so we haven't launched yet. That's happening, I don't know, 6 or 7 weeks down the track. But we want to start coming together every Sunday, build community, make family, and start to do some cool training and just sharing a bit of our heart so that people can capture that and that they can run and make a difference for themselves. So it has been so cool coming together every Sunday.
I love to see people, you know, first of all, from our other campuses that actually live in Papakura and have been praying for one of our campuses to come to Papakura. So this has been an answer to prayers for so many different people. But I also love that there's already new families, some fresh off the boat from South Africa, not off the boat, off the plane, you know, but some that are fresh into the country, others that have been away from church for 10, 18, 20 years that are saying, you know what? I'm gonna give it another go. God is calling me back. And so it's been so cool already hearing the testimonies that are coming out of the launch team, out of our small groups. And this Sunday we'll have our second launch team gathering, and we're jumping into growth track to really get the culture right with our launch team. Before we jump into our first official service, we want to take this time to invest into our launch team, to go through the culture of Elim and what we're all about. And so I think it's going to be a pretty special 4 weeks as we journey through growth track.
I mean, at the end of the day, if we can grow people, the church will naturally grow. Sometimes I think we get it twisted around the other way. We're trying to grow the church. Jesus said he would grow the church. Our job is just to grow people. And so growth track's going to be a really special time to take people through that journey and allow them to discover their gifts so they can make a difference. So that's sort of where we're at. We are about to jump into our second Sunday, our second launch team gathering, and there'll be, I don't know the date, like another 6 or 7 of those or something like that. And then we will be jumping into our launch, which is very, very exciting.
Yes. So I hope you enjoyed that update and seeing all of the spaces coming together. They are still far from finished, but I thought you might enjoy seeing the little snippets along the way, and there will be some big before and after reveals in several weeks' time.
If you live in Papakura or the surrounding areas, and maybe the only interaction you've had with Elim Papakura is through these videos, maybe not, but maybe if that's you, we want to let you know that you're welcome. Come join us. We have hot and cold drinks, amen, from 9:30 a.m. at 28 East Street, and if you just want to come check it out, there's a bunch of friendly people and you'll be so welcome to join us. Doesn't matter what you believe, you can belong at Elim Christian Centre Papakura. So come along and check it out, but otherwise keep tuned in. That's not even a thing. Keep tuned in. Stay tuned in for our next video. And we'll keep you updated along the way.
Bye, y'all.
See ya.
Like the weather better.